Greetings, everybody on the YouTubes. This is going on the main channel because today is the first stream of 2023. You know what that means? Hello to YouTube. That means that we have been streaming a full year, full time. Maybe not streaming 40 hours a week for a full year, but also including everything around it. You know, stream maintenance and post-stream work and balancing YouTube. Whatever the fuck. I need to clean my room. Okay, yeah. So I'm just gonna do a quick little recap, summary of how it went, how it felt, all of that. And also to greatly express my gratitude to all of you wonderful people who have been here since before or joined during that full-time year. Really, from the bottom of my gaming heart and Wii part, whatever, thank you all so very much. Here is to another year of full-time streaming and silly content. Wait, what happened to my snowman music? Thank you. Yeah, really, thank you all for being here. So, hello Ashback. We're gonna jump over to a 4x3 scene, so I can do this, so you can see. Oh, wait, you have the game going in the background. You see, this is the high quality content that you need to see on the YouTubes. All scripted, edited to perfection. You love to see it. What's stopping you? Okay, damn. Only Quap is sentient, as always. Okay, so for those of you on YouTube who don't understand, OnlyQuop is a bot, and sometimes it types random sentences with a random emote, and most of the time it's too good to be true, so it's a joke that it's sentient. It's not a bot, it's a user. It has transcended. But yeah, in any case, here we are, my friends, from December 31st, 2021, when I did that day's New Year's stream into 2022 until today. This is what we have been doing. Look at that. Oh, it is kind of beautiful to look at. I was not expecting this at all. All of it, really. The first thing that really surprises me and makes me super happy is the hours streamed. You know, the red graph here. And how consistent it is. We have roughly streamed the same amount of hours every single week for a full year. Now, as a short introduction, you know, for what I've done on the internet, I started making YouTube videos in 2006, and it's all been music and commentary related. And I also started streaming around 2010-11. And all of it, everything I've ever done has been inconsistent for the most part. Yo, hello XD, Leah, welcome. I've always just done content whenever I felt like it. And so some weeks I was consistent, and then I had a couple of months of nothing. So it has been going like this since 2006. And so it is what it is. But 2022 was the very first year I tried to do something consistent. And so I did, with primarily streaming on Twitch, but also making content for YouTube, some edited videos here and there. And this is how the year has looked in terms of streams. You can see the hours streamed. There was a big gap here in March because I had COVID. Yikes. And then shortly after COVID, I moved. So these two gaps are because of those two things. And so we streamed, and we had a pretty nice follower gain, and then it just went up like crazy here with Omori and the giveaway. Probably my most successful stream series ever. Super fun. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I recognize that name. Hell yeah. Oh, welcome. I'm doing like a recap now of a full-time year on Twitch. And then we had Let's see, some speed running. And then we had a gap around here. And that's because I went away on vacation, kind of, for like a week. And then we just continue with a bunch of different games and projects and whatever. It's been an amazing journey. I really don't know what to say. This is all unscripted and improvised. But yeah, the stats are before you. This is how it has been over the year. Yeah, it's amazing. I guess we can check what games we have played. I don't think it's in order. No, it's just what we have streamed the most. So Swedish chill gaming, apparently the most. Over 100 hours. Omori, I thought Omori was gonna take the #1 spot now after our celebration of the 2nd anniversary. And then freaking Splatoon 3. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's the games we have been streaming the most. Hello, Daniel, and welcome. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I recognize the name, Leah, but I don't know who it is specifically. But a childhood friend? Could be one of many. But yeah, in any case, I'm very happy to hear it, and I welcome you so dearly. But yeah, that is the Twitch tracker website. We're currently sitting at the rank 78,000. And we have been streaming for almost 2,000 hours on Twitch. Since the channel started, at least. It's been very inconsistent here, you see, during these years. And then 2022, we went full time. The biggest clip, I guess we can watch some of them as a celebration. But yeah, the best clips of that year. I had real life friends before all of this. Yeah, maybe. I will. And you can also see this graph here of hours watched. So up until 2022, we were at like 4,000 hours watched on the channel. And now after 1 year, we're up in 21,000 hours. Bonercat, what happened to Bonercat? What is that? It doesn't have the background audio, so it's gonna make a lot of sense. Can you just click on it and watch? Yeah, you can. Let's hope it's loud enough. Tjena på mig, jag var ute med han och sen gjorde han det och så kom hon och jag visste inte ens vem han var och så snackade vi. Det var så jävla kul alltså. Do I need to explain any of these clips? No. I'm not going to. Boner cats. Boner cat today. You see? Boner cat, so cute. It's the boner cat. Okay. This clip is just god awful. Yeah. You need the weed music in the background for it to make sense. This one though, this is my favorite, probably. Monkey. That's one sloppy banana. And then the stream crashed. Oh, that's just perfection. I don't know what else to say. This one, I think I went a little bit too far. No, obviously an ass launcher is someone who inserts their dick in an ass and they shoot so hard that they just fly away. Do I have to spell it out for you? Angry, non-safe space. What even is that? What is this? Now the text is in the way, but there's like a little triangle underneath the bandana. You see, it looks so weird. Yeah, bunch of quotes, bunch of clips. Goddamn. All right, bring back the musics. Let's check out some recap. But this is for December. Let's do the full year thing first before we go into December. Oh, there it is. Quote 8. This is also for December. I guess. Wait, I have a little list here that I did in preparation, just so I know what to talk about. Yeah, I guess we can go through the YouTube. This is the main YouTube channel where this VOD is going to be posted. And so, since the beginning of the year, where is that? No. Yeah, so I made a vlog at the end of 2021 saying I'm becoming a full-time content creator. crickets. And then we played Umno into New Year. Had a countdown and fireworks and everything. It was pretty damn fun. And I made a highlight video of that. And my initial idea was to make a highlight video of almost every single stream, or at least every series that we stream. Turned out that didn't last too long, because it was... I got lazy, okay? No, but that was too much for me. But we made some highlight videos in the beginning. Did a guitar cover on Resident Evil 3 end credits, which is the song I used to end my streams back then, like every single one. Today it's many different songs. Highlight videos, a scripted video trying to cash in on the whole Pokemon Legends hype. That was pretty fun. This video was fun to make. I felt clever. Yeah. And then we started with the viewer clips series. Volume 1. Just taking all of the clips, you know, like the ones you just saw, and editing them together to a short bite-sized video. And I guess there are two main reasons why I wanted to make that series. Well, first of them is to highlight all of the viewers and you know, their engagement and what they thought were fun moments. The second is of course a memory reason. It really lights a lot of memories in my brain, like, oh yeah, we streamed that, oh yeah, that happened, you know, instantly. In a matter of minutes you remember so many things about all of these kinds of games that we have been playing. So it's really a fun series, and it will continue for as long as there are clips. And there are many clips. I just haven't gotten around to make more volumes right now because I have another project that I'm working on. And then the biggest video of the year was Omori Full Circle video essay by yours truly. This one took 100 hours to make. I tried to make it as professional as possible with every single aspect of the video. I really went down deep to the smallest details to make sure everything was as perfect as possible. So I may have spent like I don't know, maybe 20 minutes on something you only see for like a second. You know, that level of detail. So it's a super personal and weird video about me, of course. So I don't expect the video to get viral, and as we can see, it did not. And viral for me is like over 5,000 views, you know. That's viral for me. It didn't. The video is very unorthodox or weird, or I've gotten some criticism about the video, and I completely understand. But the video is by me, for me. And so I love it the way it is, but I understand it's not for everyone. But yeah, still super proud of it because I went so serious with it. All of the details. And then we continue with more of these viewer clips, videos, highlight from streams, guitar cover. This one was really fun to make. Great anime opening. Made me want to learn the song on guitar, and then I made a video. This is one of those projects I just kind of shut myself off from the world for like 3 days. So I didn't stream while I was making this project. Kind of what I'm doing right now, but not entirely. But I just worked constantly, like, I don't know, maybe 13 hours a day for 3 days to make this video, or these two. Just every single detail, everything has to be perfect. I am very proud of it. But sometimes you have to balance, like, how many hours can you spend on small details that most people don't care about, instead of spending those hours on making more videos? You know? It's a struggle. It's really hard for me because, I don't know. It varies so much depending on the subject, of course. I did a room tour. This one, kind of not happy with this one. The white balance was fucked. It was hard to do Swedish subtitles. And my hair looked god-awful. But hey, I love the thumbnail, and it still meant a lot to me that my family members were there. With our latest member in the family, Vlada. And this video is kind of interesting. The whole streaming in 2K. I No, maybe not so much, but sometimes, maybe. This video, where I was answering a question from chat about streaming in 2K on Twitch with that limited bitrate, was very fun, but I did not expect it to get over 1,000 views, and people are still finding it, so yeah. The thumbnail is good, I guess it's kind of eye-catching and makes you want to click, so good on that. And then Omori came out on Switch, and I made a Swedish cover of the Toy Story 2 song, and it was kind of my way to say, hey, this is how the bad ending should have been, in spirit. Not exactly like that, but that's the feeling I wished the bad ending had, instead of the My Time song. But yeah. And then we streamed that, made some highlight videos, 6-month milestone video. I guess this would be the 12th month video then. But this one was scripted and offline, while this one I'm doing live right now. I have to check it again. I don't remember what I said and how it felt after half a year. And then we made, I guess, the best highlight video. Or it rivals. Yeah, they both have 1.4. Yeah, exactly. 1.4 thousand views, both of these highlight videos. The 2K streaming and the battle versus Mari and the gang. So I'm happy some of these highlights actually got some attention. Really. If I look at it, the viewer clips is something I should cancel. If I care about views, I should cancel it. Like, all of them have sub 50 views. Even the first one has 42 views, 32 on episode 3. But some of the highlight videos, like this one and Mari, have 1.4 thousand. So if I really cared about views, I would stop doing the viewer clips series. I don't really know how other people perceive these videos. It might be too random. It might not make any sense at all. But just like the Omori Full Circle video, I do it for myself mostly. And it's also my tribute to chat for, you know, making these clips. Yeah, I've tried that laugh. It doesn't feel right. I don't like the aspect ratio either. Why am I listening to this music? Your walk. Yeah, continuing on. I guess the most successful video in recent years is the complete timeline of Splatoon. And that one I'm super half proud of. Goddamn. It took roughly 45 hours to make, and I did it in the span of, I don't know, dude. I guess it was like 1 week. Yeah. So I worked full time for 1 or maybe 2 weeks on that video while also streaming on the side. God damn, I went pretty hardcore on that video, and I'm super happy that it paid off in terms of views and revenue, and that people enjoyed it. But as I kind of knew when I was, finalizing the video, it's flawed. Mostly in terms of the main title, complete timeline, and I don't include some important stuff that later came to pass in Splatoon 3. So if you watch this video and then play Splatoon 3 and you get to the final boss, you will be like, what? I don't understand. Who is this guy? It wasn't in the timeline video. It should have been. So that's my biggest mistake. I didn't include all of the details. But hey, no one is perfect. This is one of my favorite highlight videos we made. I don't know, it just makes me laugh so much every time I listen to it. I'm happy with this one. And then, some guitar covers to cash in on the whole Splatoon hype. It worked pretty well. I mean, the first one got 1.4, second one got 2.1. So I should have continued, and I wanted to. I was planning like 7 Splatoon guitar covers. But I just didn't feel it, like the genuine motivation. I wanted to focus on streaming instead, and so I did. And that's why we streamed Splatoon for like 70 hours in total. And there is more to come with the Splatfests and everything. Yeah. Then we made, I guess, the first of, complete playthrough of a game without commentary. I guess I just wanted that to be on YouTube in good quality, the entire game in one video. But there are two main problems, especially with this one that doesn't feature the stream. It's just the game and the game audio. However, it does have the anime redeems and all of the sound redeems, all of the Vimo, all of the Woomy, all of those sound alerts are in this video. But you can't see me, you can't see chat. It's only the game and the audio, and then randomly, out of nowhere, you have these sound alerts. So I don't know if any of these viewers who were like gonna check out the game through that one got super confused why there were random sound alerts every now and then. Because we also had that competition, if you remember. You two were very good with that one, the Vimo versus Woomy. So I learned my lesson. It did not work out as a standalone video like this. It did work out in this version, where you can actually see everything and you have context. This one, no. But I still keep it up there. Why not? And yeah, the Undertale retrospective was really fun to make, because I love Undertale, goddamn. So it was fun to do a celebration of it. The video did not gather much attention at all, which makes me a bit sad, because I kind of tried with that video. Not as much as with this complete timeline video, but I still tried. And then, speaking of the timeline video, we got interviewed by freaking Swedish national radio. That was fun. So here's that video translated, or that podcast or interview. And then episode 7 actually did something. It had a lot more views than the other volumes because of the Splatoon hype. And I guess the thumbnail is better and everything. I mean, who doesn't want to click on this? I'm just saying. And moving on, we're almost done here, is the hardest randomizer on Resident Evil that I played. This one disappointed me a lot, because as I was making it, I kind of had the same fuel as I had for the complete timeline video. Like, I really, scripted out everything, edited like crazy, made it kind of like a documentary about Resident Evil as a whole, to kind of drag in new viewers so they understand the randomizer aspect more. But when the video was done, I realized, no, it doesn't make sense. I've gotten one criticism, and it's the exact one I felt before I released the video. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't really flow that well. It did in my head as I was making it, but when I watched it, I was like, fuck, man. I spent so many hours and energy on this video, and it just sucked. Kind of. It kind of sucked. And in terms of views, yeah, it kind of sucked. But hey, I had fun making the video. I had a lot of fun streaming the randomizer, and this will always be a nice reminder if I ever want to revisit it. So, I don't regret making it, but I guess that's my biggest mistake-ish I've made this year in terms of videos. I don't know how to explain it exactly. And then I started with a new thing, which is kind of what we're doing right now in this very second. It's a month overview. So I did one for Spooktober, then I did one for November in this video, and we're doing one right now for the full year, but also December. I guess we just tie it together in a way. Shit. And then I did a birthday stream with Dury. Man, that was so much fun. Goddamn. And that skit was... It was way more fun to make than the final product, I would say. I don't know, there were so many inside jokes, and we had so many ideas that we were spitballing. So yeah, this is one of those cases where making the video was way more fun than the video itself, in my opinion. And because of all the inside jokes, I think this one falls pretty damn flat on most people. And the views also speak for themselves. And then we did a 13 years of commentary celebration, because I started in November of 2009 with commentary, officially. Yeah, that was my celebration of that. And wow. I mean, the video was half scripted. I had a bunch of talking points, and I did some editing to make it flow a little bit better. But this is a god-awfully bad performance. It had like 6 views in the first 2 weeks. Oh. Now I have to be honest, that really killed my motivation for YouTube. And I know that it's all about consistency and sticking to it. But I just felt at that point that it's not worth it, dude. I'd rather focus on Twitch streaming, which feels way more rewarding overall than continuing making these kinds of videos. So I don't know. This video I'm making right now is pretty much the same type as this one, so that's why I'm not expecting many people to watch this one. But if you are, thank you very much. I hope it is somewhat interesting. But for the most part, I guess I make these videos for myself, so I can always look back to it and yeah, see how it was. And then the final video was the Omori 2nd anniversary celebration, the first part of that playthrough, where I talked in depth about Omori and celebrated it with the chat live. And so that first part is up there, and then the subsequent parts are up on the archives channel. Very similar to when it came out on Switch. The first part was up here, and that one got some views. Yeah, I don't know, I like it. So yeah, that's 1 year on YouTube at least. You can see a lot of the content comes directly from the streams. And I think it will continue like that for a while. But hey, I have a new video coming out pretty damn soon. I have a music project that I'm working on, and I'm completely obsessed with it and immersed, or whatever you want to say. I'm super excited to hear what you guys think of it. And it will be up on the main channel in 2 days, 3 days. I don't want to rush it. Sometimes, that's something I've learned. Sometimes you're so eager to release something because you're so happy with it. Like, oh damn, this is so cool. I want people to see it now. And then you might release something prematurely. And then you realize later that, oh, it's too late now. I could have made this video much better. But fuck me, it's out. Okay. And I can make some examples, but I don't really have to. So I'll try to not rush it, even though I think most people can understand that if you're making something, you're so eager to show people. But it can bite you in the ass. It really can. So I'll try to take my time. This one I'm not gonna go through too much. We're gonna stand here and talk for like 2 hours. And I'm already getting tired in my throat. Because I also did some singing recording today. So yeah. I just want to do a quick scroll through all of the streams we have done throughout 2022. And as you can already see, every single stream we've done has handmade, if you want to say. Except for the hero streams, maybe. They're not handmade because it's kind of copy and paste. But yeah. Every single game, every single part has its own thumbnail. And that's something I kind of want to, you know, pat myself on the shoulder for. Like, you didn't have to do this. Most people probably don't care. But I do. And it makes me happy to see. So where is it? Where is the first part? It should be Umno. Did I miss it? I can't see Umno. Oh, there we go. Here it is. So I started actually in the middle or in the beginning of December 2021 with making thumbnails for the streams. You see, if you go down a little bit further, we're gonna have streams without any thumbnails. This is where, before I went more serious with it, you see. Here are a bunch of streams from fall 2021, and they don't really have thumbnails. Any of them. And then I decided to... Yeah, this one. Ib, the psychological horror game. This is the first game I decided to make a thumbnail. For real. And then I just continued, you know? Ever since that stream, I continued making thumbnails. Like Crimson Ace Back Plays, Sega, or N64, and Streets of Rage. And then I just continued. Thumbnail after thumbnail of every single stream. And this is what makes it worth it for me. is to look upon it in retrospect and just see what we have done. But here it is. This is the New Year's stream from last year. And also the first stream I did with Cam in a long while. Yeah. Part 6? When did I start making? Yeah, here. Crims finally plays co-op after 10 years. That's the first stream where I did Cam. And then I did Cam ever since. You see, most of these streams back here, like every single one, does not have Cam. Never felt comfortable with it. And I still don't. But I still do it. Co-op every year. That could be fun. Yeah, look at them. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm just gonna drink water and you look at this. Shantae. Good timing with the music. I of course have so much to say and talk about. I need to kind of stop myself before I talk too much, really. And I don't want to focus on the negative aspects. But I think I need to. just touch upon them. Hello, Murphy. It's nice to see you here. Yeah. After we were done with... No, it was before Trials of Mana. Yeah, we finished up Alice and then went to Trials of Mana. I, for some reason, thought it was after. Oh, yeah, I did. Very much. Good stuff. Okay, so I have another point of talk here. I can't find the words right now. Yeah. Here are 3 topics. Oh, topic. That's the word. 3 topics about this full year of streaming and YouTube and everything that I've realized and that I need to work on for this to continue at a healthy manner. These are the topics or things I need to think about and fix. So, the first one that I've come to realize is that playing so many games, look at this, playing all of these games back to back to back to back to... Every single one has its own world, its own story, its own characters. I mean, fucking Yakuza is a juggernaut. And then Splatoon. All of these games have these... It's all a bunch of worlds, right? And when you're jumping constantly from one to the next, which I've never really done before in my life. I've never played as many games, at least not live. But I don't think I've ever played so many games in 1 year in my entire life. Because back then I had school and shit and jobs. So yeah, I've never played so many games before in a year. And I've come to realize that it's somewhat of a problem, or it can get too much. It's overwhelming is the word I'm looking for. To really play through so many worlds and just jump between them. And I don't know really how to fix it. One idea would be to balance it between playing new games and games I've already played, and maybe do some fun challenges, because then my brain is not constantly bombarded with all of these new impressions and things and characters and worlds and stories. So I don't know. I really don't know what to do. Because I want to play new games. I think it's so much fun, especially when it's the first time and I document my thoughts and feelings. But I'm just human, dude. And I feel like it's too much. Like, a prime example would be it's not the only factor, of course, but would be Super Paper Mario. A game many people consider having the best story out of any Mario game ever. And then Emily watched it here on YouTube later on. And she asked me, how are you not reacting to the story? Like, are you even following it? Are you focusing? And I'm just like, no, I can't. Even if you ask me now, I don't remember much of the Super Paper Mario story. And there are many different factors at play here. And I feel like it's a disservice to the game if I can't be immersed and focused when I'm just constantly jumping between games. I mean, look here. Before Super Paper Mario, we had 5 streams back were different games. Every single day, a different game, different world, everything. And then bam, Super Paper Mario. I don't know. I really don't know how to fix it or what to do. I just want to highlight it. I'll see, moving forward, what we do. But at least it's recorded. I can look back on them and maybe relive the story that way. But yeah. The next topic is stream maintenance, upkeep, and chat. And it kind of goes hand in hand with the first topic. And that is that the biggest factor is that I'm streaming. It's live. I'm engaging with people in chat. And I'm constantly getting distracted. And my short-term memory isn't good. Ever since COVID, it hasn't been good. And so I'm constantly being, dragged out of the game to be focusing on this. And then I go back. And it's a back and forth all the time. And it's super hard for me to focus and really immerse myself and understand what's going on. It's a thing I have to live with, practice, and get better at. Because I don't want to stand here and say that it's a bad thing only. I think it's super fun. It's the most fun I've had in years, streaming and engaging with the chat. I love it. I think it's so much fun. But the payoff, or the negative side, is that I don't get as immersed in these games as I would have if I played it on my own. Or if I did it the classic way, recording a Let's Play offline. You know what I mean? So yeah, something I want to touch upon, but I don't know how or if I can even make any changes. I just want you guys to know what I'm feeling here. Story-heavy games are not good games to stream. I agree. Unless, it depends. There are too many factors at play here, really. One of the factors is how many people are in chat. How active is chat? What are we talking about? If, let's say, only 2 people are actively typing in chat, and it's all about the game we're playing, then it works beautifully. Kind of like when I was playing, let's see here. Yeah, Trials of Mana Part 2 was a very chill stream. We had maybe 3 viewers during those 6 hours. And I think, yeah, it was Murthy, right? And so all we talked about through the entire stream, when it was very chill, was the game. And so I was immersed. I was constantly focused on the game, and that's all we talked about. But a complete opposite would be Super Paper Mario Part 5. This is an infamous part. I even warned Emily before watching it that this is a super distracted Crims stream. Way too much. And that's why the title is Chaos, Chaos, Chaos. You see what I mean? As a streamer, I just have to adapt, practice, and try my best. Really. But I still had so much fun. Part 5... God damn, I laughed. God damn, I reacted. It was so much fun. I will never forget Windblown's crazy bet. The gamble came back on that stream. So I still love the stream. I think it's super fun. But for the game, it sucked. It really sucked. See what I mean? And next and final point. Yeah. That's one thing about being a variety streamer. is that if we play story-heavy games like Yakuza, 10 parts, 4 hours per part, roughly, 3-4 hours. Yeah. I'm trying, and something every streamer should do, is to put yourself in the shoes of viewers of all kinds. Viewers who just jump in, viewers who know about the game, and so on. And just like Laugh is saying here, they jump in like part 9 of Yakuza. And here I am talking about golf. Okay, that was a bad example. It's like, what is there to talk about? How fun is it to listen to? I don't know. And so I have to ask myself, how many of these story-heavy games should I play? I think a game like Trials of Mana worked really well because everyone agreed that the story sucked. And it was just fun to just go along with it. You know, Fancy jumped in like the 5th or 4th part, didn't understand anything about the story. And I said, you don't need to. It's just Saint to Beam. And we had a great time. There was no need for story. But with Yakuza, goddamn, that was the main focus. That was the only thing I really wanted to do, except catfight. All I'm saying is that streaming is really tough, dude. It's really tough, but it's a lot of fun. The Let's Plays and streams is totally different. Oh yeah. Oh yes. It is. And as someone who started out making classic, you know, Let's Plays back in the day, it really is a challenge. You know, my initial playthrough of Omori was offline, and so there was no distraction. But you always have to value. You have to value the positives over the negatives. Like, is streaming and engagement with the chat worth it to lower this aspect of it? Yes. Yes, it is. Because one of the main reasons why I'm even doing this in the first place is fun. All I'm doing here is to have fun. Or that's the main focus. Look at Shantae. Shoot demons, boom, boom, pew, pew. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some games are very easy to jump into. Both for me as a streamer, but also for the viewers. Okay, so I'm gonna touch upon the last topic here. And something this is important, and I think you probably know what it is health. More specifically, my health. Both mental and physically. But let's go with physically first. So, as I mentioned, in March, I had COVID, and that was pretty damn bad. And ever since, I've been feeling kind of weird, especially my short-term memory. And I know, I've heard it's a normal side effect or whatever that can happen to your brain. It's just something I have to accept and live with. But more specifically, something I can have a control over is eye strain, muscle pain, and sitting too much. Now the last one is already fixed because, hey look, I'm standing up. Thanks to my wonderful family members on my birthday, I got this beautiful desk that's height adjustable. And so I'm trying to stand up way more than I ever did in front of a computer, even off stream and on stream. Yeah, long COVID could be. I'm not sick in that way. Like, I don't have a fever. I haven't been sick since March. So no fever, no cold, no nothing. Headaches, sore throat, maybe, but no real sickness. And that makes me happy. But COVID fucked my brain over, and it's not fun. A treadmill stream, that would be fun. That would be really fun. But yeah, I'm super happy to have fixed that aspect because it was worrying me. Because not only am I sitting down prior to this desk for many hours upon hours while streaming, but also before in maintenance and post-streaming when doing this that you're seeing in front of you. Like, all of this is many hours of work, making the thumbnail, the description, the tags, all of it, playlists, There's a lot of work that goes into this you're seeing right now. Most streamers don't even care about their VODs. They just let them disappear into the void after 14 days on Twitch. But we're all different, and I love archiving, and that's why the channel is called Narokath Archives. So there's a lot of work here, and most of this was done sitting down prior to this desk. So that problem is fixed. I feel a lot more energy as I'm streaming. I love standing up. I'm getting more used to it. So highly recommend for anyone listening out there. If you're spending a lot of time in front of a desk standing, please go ahead and invest in your body. Okay, so eye strain is one of those subtopics in health. And I really don't know how to fix that one. The problem is that most people agree on is that if you're staring at a screen for hours upon hours and you're also focusing because it's video game related, it's not good for your eyes, dude. Not long term. And so the general rule of thumb is that every 20 minutes you look at something that's 20 feet away for 20 seconds. You know, the triple 20 rule. And of course there's some leniency or whatever you call it. You can be flexible. You can do 30, 30, 30, whatever. Yes, I do. I highly recommend that as well, especially when it's evening and night. Use a blue light filter. But I use it constantly because I don't like blue light at all. I think it looks like shit. But so something I need to do is either to take more breaks or have like mini breaks, you know, while we're here and playing. I need like mini breaks, but I'm just like maybe talking. You know, instead of looking at the screen and talking right now, I could be looking over there, and talk. But it feels weird, doesn't it? But it's good for my eyes. So that's something I need to think about and work on. It's not going to be good long term. And it can also cause headaches, among other things. Well, now when I'm standing up, you know what I could do? If I get wireless headphones, I could be doing like, stand over here and play for like 30 minutes. And then I go closer and my eyes have to adjust, and that's probably good for them. And then I can stand over in that corner and play. That's a joke, of course. And yeah, the final topic here regarding health was muscle pain. And this was very apparent to me back here when we streamed all of these From Software games, specifically Sekiro, which I consider to be the hardest game I've ever played and completed. Where is it even? It's kind of far down, isn't it? Yeah, all of them. You see, we played so many From Software games, and as you know, these games are pretty damn fucking hard. And then on top of that, you have, you know, stream, chat, and all of these things to distract you while you're playing. So this was super challenging, but also fun and rewarding. But we played Bloodborne, and then Dark Souls 2. God fucking damn, was that hard. And then Sekiro. And then a little bit later on, we played Demon Souls. Now that was much later. But Demon Souls as well. But in any case, these three juggernauts of video games, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, and Sekiro, kind of back to back. It was not good for my muscles, because I'm one of those gamers that tense up a lot when I'm focusing. You know, like I'm making a very crucial move, like a perfect jump or anything, or like a perfect dodge in a boss fight, and my whole body tenses up. And you do that hours upon hours, days upon days. It's not good. It really isn't. And so I felt a lot of pain in my neck and my eyes after these games. And it was a wake-up call for me. Like, I can't continue doing it like this. I need to chill out. I need to work to make this last longer. It's not gonna be a good long-term thing. So, I don't know. I need to somehow make it a bit easier and chill out more. Yeah. I don't know if I can continue talking about these things. I don't want to sound too negative, but this really is a summary, and I want to touch upon the things that affected me the most. So I really apologize if this is too negative, but I think around here, it's kind of symbolic that as soon as we left Shantae, because we played a lot of Shantae games in a row, as soon as we left Shantae, here with Dear Esther, my health went down pretty damn fast. And that is due to tinnitus and muscle pain, neck and shoulders. And it got really bad around this part. And I'm kind of afraid to check out the streams. You know, it was really bad. And that's one of the factors as to why Super Paper Mario was really hard for me. And I had to explain that to Emily, why I was so unfocused and why it was as it was. Because I was suffering from some health issues around this time with that. But I'm happy to say that it has become better because of many different changes I've done. One of them, standing up more. The other one is exercising and stretching, doing all these types of, exercises. And maybe eating a bit better, drinking more water. You know, I recently got this bottle, as you know, 2 liter. So I consume one of these every day. More water, more standing. It's good. And then also acupuncture. I've gone to 8 sessions so far. And the 2 last sessions, we are starting to use the needles on the face. So like here in the tinning in Swedish, like here besides the eyes and the chin muscles and behind the ear, like all of these muscles around your face and ears, we're putting needles in them. And the next one is next week. So all I can say is that it has become better. The headache that I was suffering from together with this neck pain and shoulder pain, they were connected, you know. It was caused by that. At least we were very sure about it. And it has become better. It makes me really happy. It gives me hope that it can get even better. Get a complete recovery. But it's still there. But much more mildly. So let's hope it continues. Thank you so much, Murphy. Really. Honestly, thank you all very much. Even though around this time here was very tough time for me, I know it affected the streams in one way or another. And many times I was thinking I shouldn't even stream. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it didn't even show on the stream. I was just keeping it internally and feeling it and thinking it, but never letting it out. But trust me, it was a really, really tough time to stream around here. But I was also happy that stream was, chat was there to hang out, make me laugh, and we had some wonderful memories. You know, even though, like, Super Paper Mario, like, these streams were super tough on me, they were still super fun, and they gave me so many memories. Like, the whole gambling thing here in Part 5, and the witch's house with the lewd boobium talk, and the Shantae PNGs. Like, all of these things. It's so beautiful. And so that's why I know that it's worth it. Even though it's tough, it's always worth it. But yeah, I feel like I'm talking way too much and I'm just repeating what I'm saying constantly. So really, yeah. Let's move on to some schedule. Like a rough schedule of games we're gonna see and play this year. The Peggle Talk. That was fun. Okay, so we do have a game schedule. which you can find in the description, both on Twitch and on YouTube. Maybe not on YouTube, but it links to my main page. And then you can go into the list section. But in any case, so right now, we're going to continue with Donkey Kong pretty soon. And then as soon as we get the PlayStation 5, that is going to be the big change for the stream as a whole. Because we have so many games to play there. The first one is going to be Shantae, because I'm fucking done waiting. And it should be on its way here. So maybe in a week, we'll have the PS5. And we have games. We have games to play. I don't have to say them because you can see them in front of you. I'm happy you're looking forward to Inscription. Dury recommended that one to me. So I think Dury is gonna show up. Wants to see my reaction to it. I really don't know much about it at all. As soon as we reach 555 followers, we'll continue with Sonic 06. But yeah, take this order with a truckload of salt. Like, it can jump many times. It's not a real order here. Maybe the first row is more likely to happen. The second row, it's just a fog of war at that point. But yeah, we have a bunch of games planned, so I'll never run out of games to play. But I have to say though, because last year was a way for me to tackle my backlog. I had so many games that I have wanted to check out for many years but never did, like Paper Mario, for example. And I feel like most of those big titles, because I prioritize playing games that I want to play, of course, most of them are gone now. And so I'm kind of scraping here. Like, yeah, I want to check out Little Nightmares. Of course, it's on my backlog. But I don't have an itch for it. And so some of the games I stream and play are on their way to be forced. Like, I don't genuinely want to play them. That sounds really bad. But I hope you kind of understand what I mean. I don't have the same spark for them. Like, I don't want to fucking play Sonic. But for some reason, I am. I'm just kidding. Yeah, just like this list, take what I say with a grain of salt as well. Anything can happen. And we will always have games to play. And I shouldn't, here's the thing. It ties into what I said before. I shouldn't be afraid to stream games I've already played. Like games I grew up with. Sure, I've played them 20 times in my life. But why should I be afraid of streaming them? I don't know. I think it could help. I think it could be fun. Could be a fun break. But I really want to play new games on stream. It's all about balance. So with that, I want to thank you all very much for watching this on YouTube, if you did. We're gonna head over to Donkey Kong Country and continue with that. And so I wish you all a fantastic 2023. Hope to see you soon with more videos. And as I mentioned, the next video on the main YouTube channel is gonna be a pretty big music project for me. I'm super excited about it. And yeah, can't wait to hear what you think of it. 1 hour intro. Let's go. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the YouTube recording for now. So, see you later. And thank you so much for all of the support. Bye-bye. Whew. Okay, so I need to go and get some coffee. And then I'm gonna start actually playing a video game. And I'm also gonna rest my voice. I know I talk too much.